This is Chuck Decker, Impact Midwest Director on assignment in my office, St. Louis, Missouri. With me today is Michael P. Rother, Director of Contracts and Industrial Relations for Prairie States Generating Company. Good afternoon, Mike.
Good afternoon, Chuck.
Great. You mentioned our safety training programs, and Impact has put a lot of energy into our safety. Could you tell me how our ironworkers are doing on your project in terms of their safe work practice? And you know, I'll even add, if you right at the end, if you comment a little bit about their skill level.
Okay. Well, safety is obviously a number one driver on our project, and the ironworkers, I believe, have done a pretty safe job. They have taken safety as the number one priority, and I think that puts it in perspective. Working together with Bechtel, our EPC contractor, and some of our big contractors like S&A, Shirley and Andrews, who's our steel erector. I think the ironworkers collectively, working with them, they have embraced the safety programs on site and the initiatives, and I think that was key in the success of the safety program. When I talk about the safety site-specific initiatives, one thing what's important is it's just not set by by Bechtel or the subcontractors. The craft got involved, and I think that, again, that goes to that as far as engaging and embracing the programs, and that bodes well to their overall success. Bottom line, Prairie State, Bechtel, and all the contractors that hire the ironworker believe that safety is our core number one value, and I think that's what's key. Schedule priorities may slip, but not safety as a value. And this mindset has been the mindset of Bechtel and the team since the beginning.
Did we respond well to your directives and initiatives as far as safety goes?
Oh, I think so. I think the ironworkers have shown that. I'll talk a little bit about that later, I guess, on their performance. But if you have an ironworker performing safely, they're going to perform productively. And we'll talk on that later. But one of the milestones I do want to even note, which leads to the leadership of all the craft, especially the ironworker. But we achieved 5.3 million man-hours over a period of time of safe hours. That's pretty impressive if you look at a project of our size, our magnitude, to meet those challenges and have a safe project. So, yes, I believe the ironworkers have done well on the safety and took on the initiatives as leaders.
That's good to hear. Another important factor, of course, is productivity. What would you say your satisfaction level with the ironworker workforce at the Marissa Power facility?
Well, let me just sum it up by stating that the ironworkers install over 60,000 tons of steel on our project. That includes our two major boiler structures. I mean, these are housing 2,000 megawatt boilers. Those alone is about 30,000 tons of steel. That's a lot of steel. And to show on the productivity, the ironworkers got the boiler steel up quickly. The first unit was a good month or better ahead of schedule, and they were months ahead of schedule on the second unit. So what does that mean for Bechtel and Prairie State? Well, we can get all the other primary crafts can get in and do their work. So the skill level was there. The other factor here that the ironworkers have done productive work through their skill level was virtually there was no rework. Less than 1%, if any, very little rework. So what does that tell you? If you have no rework and you're getting your work done ahead of schedule, what I see is good craftsmanship and good leadership.